Buddy, hi. Here, here. I hear you, Peppa. Oh, I hear Peppa over there. She's snorking. Did you hear her? You sound just like Peppa. She did. She did, buddy. You're such a good boy, buddy. Why don't you go eat some dinner? Why don't you go eat some dinner, buddy? I know you missed your canned food. I know, buddy. Just eat some dry food, though. It's good for you. Are you eating bugs? Are you eating bugs, buddy? Is that what you're doing? Eating lizards? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just eat some cat food, too, okay? I know, buddy. Hey, everybody. I'm going to finish my Oracle deck. So I've been doing, like, the back sides of these cards. So I need ideas on stuff to put on them. I lost my markers in the most recent battle. So I have a pen, which I'm going to use to finish these cards. Alright, where do I start? Oh, I have a lot. I haven't done that many backs, okay. I ended with the zodiac signs, alright. Hey, buddy. Hi, Tina. I know. They're super cute. Yeah, they're just pretty much outdoor cats now. I mean, I don't have a choice, you know, so, but they're doing really good. Simon hid all day, and I just was like, what are you gonna do? He literally ripped through his carrier, like it was like a mesh netting. It's supposed to be like, you know, animal proof, and he ripped through it last night in the middle of the night and just got out and ran. I was like, well, hopefully he'll come back, but he did, so yay. Hey, Vanessa. Yeah, Tina, they're fine. They're running around playing. They love being outside. Like I was letting them out a lot, you know, at the store as well, because it was hot in there. So I would go outside with them usually. But I was letting Nuggies out, you know, during the day a little bit. Yeah, they love it outside. They were feral cats. I got them really small, so they probably don't remember that they were feral cats. But you know, they were outdoor cats when they were born. So. No, they adjust really well to stuff because life has been so crazy, don't you, buddy? You want to say hi, buddy? Come here. Come here, you want to say hi? Say hi, buddy. Hi. Yeah, they're doing really good, and, buddy, you're so good, buddy. You're the goodest boy, buddy. You're so brave. You're so brave, buddy. I'm so proud of you. You want some dinner, buddy? Look, it's right up there. Go check it out. It's right here. Go eat it. Oh, Nuggies. Yeah, so Nuggies is a little hissy right now. She gets this way sometimes. And it's not just from being here. She gets in a mood where she just like hisses at Simon. I don't know why. But usually like right when we go to a new place, she gets that way. She's territorial, you know, she's super protective over me. So she gets angry and jealous when anybody tries to come near me. I mean, that the only other person would be Simon, but you know, that's how it is. Oh, I just knocked over all my cards. Guys, hang on. What, buddy? What's up, buddy? What do you need? I'm gonna bring the food over here for you. Yes, I am, because Nuggies is being mean. That's not nice, sissy. Hey, girl. Let's back off with the growling, okay? Sound like a grizzly bear, girl. Here you go, buddy. Can you reach it? Yeah, you got it. Okay. So Simon has dinner now. I know you're hungry, buddy. Oh, one of my cards is still on the floor. Hold on. Okay. I didn't want to interrupt Simon's dinner, so I walked away. Okay. Anyway, Nuggies, yeah, she does it sometimes. She just gets on a tangent, and so she goes after Simon. I don't know why. She doesn't like attack him, but then he gets defensive, and then they hunt each other. It's quite interesting. They don't like hurt each other or anything. I don't know how, but they just get in that mood sometimes. I don't know what causes it. I would say probably once a month for a couple of days. That's what happens usually. But yeah, she growls like a grizzly bear, and then she oinks like a pig. It's really funny. Like, she'll probably do it. Her face, look how mad she is. Wait, let me show you. Sorry, she stopped moving. Nuggies. Of course she's gonna stop now, but she just had the look on her face of like murder. Like she wants to like murder Simon. I don't know why. she just does, you know. So anyway, that's Nuggy's mood. But yeah. Hey Charm. Hi everybody, it's good to see you guys. Yeah, I know. She is. She's mad. She's very mad. I don't know why. And it's just random. Like usually she's fine, you know, 90% of the time, 95. Anyway, yeah, I need to finish this deck. I have all kinds of insane things written on these cards. Like I don't even want to use the deck because it's like so insane, but it's all true shit. So like I want to do the backs of them, but I have to do like, well, I don't have to, but I did like groups of like different topics. Like I did all the zodiac signs. I did a few states. I didn't do all the states. A few states and a few countries. I don't know. I just need ideas on what to put on these. I see like the other readers using them, and I'm like, I need to make some. But it's like a karmic deck. Oh my god, it's just crazy. It has all kinds of crazy stuff in it. Just whatever, you know, like anything I thought of. Yeah, it's just, I'm working on it. It's not like I want to make different decks that aren't like negative, you know. But then, you know, sometimes you need like negative decks too to see what like, you know, these crazy people are doing. So, you know, there's a you know, purpose for everything, I'm sure. But yeah, so yeah, I just got some blank index cards a few weeks ago and started writing stuff down. And yeah, that's all. But they're very karmic. They're very negative. Like I don't even want to read them. Hello Neil, how are you? Oh, do you want to manifest the decks you create? Do I want to manifest the decks I create? Like in what way? Do I want the decks to like manifest into my life? Is that what you mean? Glad to hear it, Neil. Sorry, cult girl. I don't quite understand the question. Do I want to manifest the cards themselves? Like making them? Hi, Kristen. Do I want to market them? Oh, this deck? Probably not this deck. I mean, it's too crazy. But I don't know. But eventually, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I was gonna put that. It was on my list of like projects to do, was start making decks. You know, because it's you know, once you do the initial project, it's passive income as well. Not manifesting cards, but market. So do I want to market the cards? Like, if I made them, yes, I would market them as well. I would. Is that what you're asking? Like, would I market the cards that I make? Yes, very likely. Anyway, nobody has ideas on what to put on these things. What are you guys doing? What's going on in your life? What's something interesting I can write on these cards? I need to find my pen as well. Hold on. This umbrella, I just need to move the umbrella. Hold on. I probably don't need to have the umbrella up, but I kind of like it. Let's see. Oh my gosh. The guy brought me even more sweet teas. I have like 3 more left. It's fucking awesome. My eyeball out here. Hold on. Let's see if it'll stay. Don't fall in my eye. Alright, at least the poker thing is not like in my eyeball. Okay. So how's your day been lately? Heard you got thrown a curveball. Yes. Neil, yeah, I got thrown a curveball. I did get thrown a curveball, but I'm fine. You know, just dealing with it. What are you gonna do? You know, there's nothing I can do. I just gotta work around it. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, no, my day was fine. I don't know, did some stuff. I got some things that I needed, and played with the kitties and looked for Simon a lot because he was missing for the day, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Hey Soshi, it's good to see you. But yeah, my day was good. It was fine. See? Oh yeah, and I hung out with Nuggies a lot. She's been such a good companion. I mean, she's been so good. Like, I can't even explain to you how awesome she adjusts to different environments and outside. She's so good. Like, she goes around the perimeter and stuff, but she stays right close to me, and when I call her, she comes right away. Like, Simon, he will not come. Like, he's a brat. So he'll come, but, you know, he'll take his time. But Nuggies, no. As soon as I call her, she runs right over. She's really good. I don't know how you do stuff like herbs or energies. Oh, for the cards. That's a great idea, Charm. I could totally do that. What are you confused about, Cult Girl? Yeah, Charm, I can do different crystals and herbs and stuff too. Oh, I didn't do like spells even. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, Neil, I'm just trying to stay positive, you know. I have not done the moons either. Thank you. Let me write this stuff down so I don't forget. Hold on. Oh, I need something to write on. I have a napkin here. Okay. I have a little list going now. Yeah, exactly, Charm. Aw, hey, Soshi. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm kind of crippled at the moment. I know. Do you have Instagram, Soshi? You can send me a message on there. And then when I have Wi-Fi, I can go on. This Wi-Fi is wonky. I think they cut it off like abruptly at a certain time at night. I haven't quite figured out what's going on yet. But during the day, I mean, it's decent Wi-Fi. Like, I'm able to watch videos and go live and stuff. So it's not bad, but I think it turns off at night. All the things have been upside down for you. I'm sorry, Colt Girl. Why? What's going on? Are you okay? It's been a very weird couple of days. It has. Yeah, it's been a weird couple of days for sure. For me too, but it's been a weird, like, couple of decades, I guess, or more. I'm fine. It's just my dyslexia that has been in overdrive. Oh no. Sorry, my umbrella fell again. I'm sorry to hear that, Colt Girl. I don't know what the right solution is for that. Is there, is there anything that you can do, like, when it gets bad like that, or is you just have to kind of ride it out? Or, I mean, I have no idea. Like, I don't know anything about dyslexia other than what it is. Neil, I bet the karmics are having a weird couple of days as well. The karmics are having a weird couple of days, Neil. I can guarantee that. They're always having a weird couple of days. That's how I can guarantee it. Never a dull moment with the karmics. Never. It's so funny. That made me laugh. Thank you, Neil. Hilarious and true. Very true. I would put money on that as well. It's not funny, but damn. Oh my God. They do, Neil. They do. They underestimated us a lot. Think one thing, but physically see differently. Really, Cold Girl? Oh my gosh, that sounds horrifying. Are you? Oh my gosh, I don't even know how you would deal with that. Like what's an example? Like see an orange or think a banana? Would that be an example? I hope you're okay. I mean, that sounds kind of... Are you sure that's dyslexia? Aw. Thank you so much, Neil. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I know you know what it's like. These animals freaking chased into... Oh my God. I hope my kid's okay. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now. But, yeah, it's pretty funny. This whole thing. I don't know. I find it humorous. To a degree, it's not humorous at all. But, like I said, it's just life. You just have to roll with the punches. I mean, what are you gonna do? Break down and just give up? Like, no, I'm not doing that. So, like, here we are, not giving up. So yeah, I think, because I think they would have given up about 37 assassination attempts ago, so I don't think they would have been able to handle anything like this, so they thought we would just give up as well, and no, it's not true. It's not really funny, but oh, it's so funny watching them get what they get. Neil, it's exactly. I mean, if the circumstances weren't so horrifying, it'd be funny. It's just, it's a reap what you sow type of energy. And yeah, it's harvest season, time to reap what we sow. I agree. It's but it's time. I mean, this has gone on so long, all over the place. It's crazy. It just got out of hand, I don't know how this ended up getting this out of hand, but it got way out of hand. But I guess that's all. It was all prophesized, it was all part of the plan. So we'll see what happens next. It'll be interesting. It will be interesting to see. Most can't see is truly disturbing. Oh gosh, Neil, once you start like scratching the surface, these people suck, man. These people fucking suck. And that's why I started calling them demons, and that's why they literally couldn't handle it, literally, and that's why, because they are demons. It's the pits of fucking hell, and that's why I've been saying I live in hell. Like, I literally live in hell, because yeah, they're gross people. And I don't even know that much because I don't dive into the depths with them. You see, I only know from like working for them or being, you know, forced into marriages with them or like whatever. But like it's enough to like, I don't know. I don't know how people get so involved in all this like fucked up shit. It's almost like they do one big fucked up thing and then they're like, fuck it, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all in, you know? Like, it's seriously like, or they just forget that there are laws, you know, that exist. I'm like, did you forget that there's like laws in the, you know, like for the country? Like, I don't know. I mean, literally, I asked myself that so many times, like, what is causing these people to just like blatantly like break the law, you know, like just no qualms about it, you know, like in big shit too, you know, like with that, like it doesn't even matter. I'm like, okay, all right, but you know, I mean, maybe you can get away with it for so long, but you know, every one of them knows, you know, you're out here breaking big ass laws, doing horrible things. You know, it's a risk that they take when they live the lifestyle. You know, the big money lifestyle, the fast cash, you know, organized crime lifestyle. If you want to live that lifestyle, okay, but there's a huge risk associated with it. You know, a huge risk of death, a huge risk of imprisonment. You know, it comes with great rewards, you know, in the 3D, of course, but there's so many risks, you know, but they know this going in. They know all of this. They're all grown adults. Everybody's well aware of what the risks are when you're committing felonies after felonies after felonies after felonies after felonies. Everybody knows that results in jail time, prison time, and when you're doing it, they don't even think about it. They're just like hee. They feel like satisfied that they're getting away with it, you know. And then they're shocked when it catches up with them. Yeah, like, it's so funny to watch. But yeah, sorry, my nose itches, guys. But yeah, I've seen it play out many times over in my life. And yeah, I don't know. I think people just get ahead of themselves. They just got caught up. I don't know. I can't explain what these people do. I really can't. It's the devil. It's when they make that binding pact with the devil. That's when they've surrendered their body. Remember that boss was trying to say, like, he was like, give me your mind, body, and spirit, or whatever he said. But he was like saying it in like a commanding, you know, presence, and I'm like, no. So, but I think like once you enter into a pact, because oh yeah, I remember he was trying to offer me stuff as well, underhandedly. Ugh, skis ball people. But yeah, I think once you make that pact, you allow Satan to work in and through you, Satan and any other demon that Satan assigns, you know. And so you open yourself up to be, your body's now just a vessel for these demons to do their bad shit, you know. So they use the shit out of people, and then people end up, you know, whatever the demon wants is steal, kill, and destroy. That's the, you know, purpose of any demon, you know. So yeah, I don't know why you would enter into a pact with an entity whose sole purpose is to steal, kill, and destroy. Well, they enter into the pact because it can steal, and it can steal, you know, lots of things, right? So that's what they're doing. But there's other ways to get things called manifesting, but in order to do that, you need creator energy, so you can manifest things, you know, which requires God, which they don't like, you know. I don't know, they don't like to be told what to do, I guess. I don't know. It is the devil, but Satan wears the leash very well. I love walking demons in circles. Me too, Neil. Me too. Yep. I've become quite a demon slayer in my time here. But yeah, no, exactly. Like, yes, there's a leash attached, and that's what I was saying. And like, it's a fucking binding eternal contract. This is what it feels like. It's the fucking squeeze, you know. Like, God didn't want that for you. God wanted you to be free as a bird, All you had to do was follow his 10 simple rules, you know, like it's not that hard, you know. You can even screw up and that's fine, you know, just don't do it again, you know, try to do better next time, and admit your mistakes. That's all you got to do, you know. It's crazy. So anyway, yeah, I don't understand, but I feel like it's a lot of people are misguided from youth, you know. And what do you do when this is an organized religion? You know, it's a religion. We can't discriminate against anything. So how do you stop it? Because the only way to stop this is early intervention, you know, prevent it from being spread going forward. But I don't know. I think about that a lot. Like, how can this be curbed, you know? Of course, we could look into maybe what they did with social media and all that as well and stop doing that. Yeah, it's a test. You're right. I believe that. I think it's exactly that. It's like playing games with society. I don't know. They can't carry the weights, yet we carry the whole world at once. I know, Neil. I know. Yeah, I don't know any of these people that have come for me that could like walk in my shoes, even for a day, you know. So, yeah, they can't do it, but I can. Haha. It's true. I mean, yeah, but the reason I'm like this is because of what they put me through. I've been in like demon boot camp my whole life, you know. I'm a freaking, you know, demon seal. Literally. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just disappointed. I mean, I guess again, it's like family, you know, all of that, but they're not even my family. Like I didn't have a relationship with these people. Any like relationship I had with them was in my head that, you know, I had a relationship with them because they were family. But, you know, if you really look at it, I didn't really have a relationship with any of these people. I knew them, but, you know, it's not like a loss in my life. Like, these aren't people I saw every day or every week or even every year, you know. It's like every 3 years I would see these people, every 2 years, you know. So it's, I mean, I'm trying not to be like upset. I'm just sad that everybody chose this path. That's what makes me sad. It makes me sad that people recklessly, out of greed, you know, chose to try to murder me for my inheritance, which, you know, again, and to think of your family members like, yeah, that's a good idea. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's worth it. You know, like, it's just, did nobody like have any sort of like value for my life? You know, like, what about Emmy? They wanted to make Emmy motherless, which again, and then of course, knowing they know what would have happened to her, you know, she would have gone right into the pits. You know, Amelia's kid is what would have happened. So, you know, knowing that they knew that as well, I can't feel bad for them. You know what I mean? I'm just disappointed that they made these choices, because most of them don't have a relationship with themselves. So how could we ever have a relationship with them? Exactly, Neil. I think everybody's just kind of codependent. That's what happens. It's these codependent people that bunch up in flocks, you know, and get really stupid ideas. And then they all, like, it's you know, monkey see, monkey do, follow the leaders. You know, the most powerful one makes the decision for the group and guides them all into the pits of hell, is how that works. But, you know, it's if you know something is wrong, don't do it. You know, do the right thing. And this stuff won't happen, you know? Like, you'll never find yourself, if you know that you always do the right thing, you know, as to the best of your absolute ability, right? Like, maybe you sometimes unknowingly don't do the right thing, but, you know, you always try to do the right thing no matter what. You never have to, like, fear, you know, that you're being blindly led into anything, you know? You're not blind, you know. If somebody came to me and said, hey, we're gonna murder your cousin, you know, we'll give you $100,000 to shut up, or this house, or whatever it was, you know, I would say, no, you're not gonna murder my cousin, because I'm calling the fucking, you know, cops. You know what I mean? Like, I would do something about it. You know, I would tell my cousin, like, hey, watch out, there's people trying to murder you, you know. Like, I wouldn't, there's no way I would have let this happen to any of my family members, you know, but they were very happy. And then they're evil too, so they celebrated my failures, I'm sure. I've seen them, you know, I've seen downloads of what they've been doing. It's not good. It's really, really horrible. And this is all so unjustified, but whatever, you know, I don't like them either. So they're my enemies though, they're not my family, you know, and that's why I have to look at it. Yeah, exactly, Neil. They would need numbers of followers to help enable and support their bad actions. Yeah. It's what it is. It's somebody coming for God is what this is. You know, the leader coming for God. And, you know, he wanted to have a little, you know, God-like following, you know, by any means necessary. I'm sure MK Ultra and fucking everything else, you know, black magic. But the fact that my family even fed into it, again, they didn't just, I doubt that they were just MK Ultra into this, you know, they had to make a free will decision at some point. And I'm not, I mean, my mother is greedy as fuck. Like, she would absolutely have been planning something like this since I was a kid. Yeah, I would not put that past her at all. So, you know, again, this was in the making. Like, this has been probably in the works for a while. Like, I mean, the way that it was so, like, perfectly calculated, like, I look back on every single event now, and I'm like, oh, yeah, fucking A. Like, it's all a movie, you know? That's why even, you know, and Beelzebub would say, like, oh, your life is like a movie, you know? I'm like, it is like a movie. Why the fuck is that happening? And, because it was a movie. It is a movie. So, yeah, it's very crazy. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just ready for the game to be over. I would like to, you know, live in reality, you know, where I belong. Like, these people are not in fucking reality. Like, it's true. They're in their own, like, you know, alternate dimension. They're demons, you know. They hop in and out of the darker realms, you know. So, like, I can't jive with them, man. Like, you know, I can't, I don't fit into their world, you know, of, like, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, they torture me, so it's like, this is so fucking, because it's like, ooh, shiny plaything, you know? Like, really, you know? I don't want to, and I'm not weak, you know? Like, I'm not scared of them, but, you know, there's a lot more of them than there is me, and I'm coming up against, you know, grown-ass men. Ugh, so disgusting. Grown-ass men that are supposed to be protecting women in their community, not fucking doing this, you know? But yeah, so it's been interesting. But yeah, I'm pretty over it, man. I'm pretty over, you know, all of this. I'm pretty over it, for sure. Anyway, yeah, they wrote a movie, you know, they scripted it out, they planned each event, you know, and then I'm sure they had to probably, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like, if they already had it planned, like, when I got divorced, like, I don't know, you know, like, all this stuff, like, I look back and I'm like, okay, was that planned or no, or did I throw a wrench in the plan, and they had to, like, you know, go to the next plan, or backup plan, or make a backup plan, you know, like, whatever the case may be. But yeah, there was a lot of people sent into my life, a lot. I mean, maybe even everybody that I had any sort of, like, you know, interpersonal relationship with. I would say most of them, you know. So yeah, that's been kind of interesting to unravel as well. Like, okay, paid actors, cool. Hey, Sunny. Sunny, I'm fine. I'm gonna beat this. I'm not worried about it. I'm good. I'm doing exactly what I'm being guided to do. Not leave Emmy, you know? And I will do what it takes. I'll sleep on the streets. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. I'm not leaving Emmy. Like, Emmy is coming with me, and we're getting the fuck out of this demonically infested pit. Like, I can't handle it here anymore. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. They've gone rogue. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna snap out of it, Sunny. I will. Something will shift. It will. Like, I'm not worried about it. This isn't my doing. This is their doing, and they've literally had to squeeze, and they literally had to turn off my bank card, you know, in order to get me to be homeless, because it wasn't happening with everything else that they did, you know. They couldn't make it happen. So they had to turn off my bank card in order to get me on the streets, you know. So it's, you know, what are you guys talking about? So what do I need to snap out of? Because now I'm like, cult girls agreeing, and I'm feeling like maybe I don't understand what you guys are talking about. So snap out of what exactly? Maybe I'm confused. I don't know. Buddy. Yeah, I didn't do this to myself, guys. Like, they turned off my bank card. I physically cannot pay for a hotel. Like, I didn't do this. This was done to me, you know, by them as their next move, you know, because they're trying to get me to concede, and I'm not conceding. I'm not. So I'm not like in a, like, something I need to snap out of, you know. I'm fighting a battle with demons is what's going on for my kid. Yeah, that could be it, Neil. But Sunny, I don't have like I'm not drinking or anything like that, if that's what you're worried about. This isn't because I couldn't work. It's because they turned off my bank card. Yeah, it wasn't me. Yeah, there's no drugs, nothing like that. I mean, my vape pen, yes, but, you know, it's not that at all. Sunny, I'm gonna get my kid back. I'm gonna get my kid back. Like, they refuse. It's them that won't let me be stable. They get me kicked out of every place that I'm staying, or they come in and hire a hate mob to screw with me, or, you know, something like that. They have done that every place that I've gone. They've gotten me moved, you know, kicked out, whatever the case may be. So they've had a lot of money stolen from me too by these places as well. So no, this isn't me, Sunny, at all. I would have been stable a long time ago. I was getting stable at the motel, the first place that I ended up after the store. Well, not the first, but, you know, the motel I was at for a while. You know, I was working on getting on my feet there. I was making products again and all that, and then they paid the motel to kick me out. Is what happened. So I know it seems impossible, guys, but no, this is like for real, you know? Like, they have the funds to do this. It's not at all impossible. Like, they're doing this to mess with me. So again, it's a game that they're playing, and with my life, and it's not funny, but, you know, I'm not conceding. They're not going to win the game, you know? Yeah, they hate me because I'm a light worker and a truth teller, and because I, you know, work for God. They can't handle that. So that's why there's so much hate and shade, you know. It's because I'm the opposite of what they are, you know, and that's demons. You know what I mean? I don't vibe with them, and they can't stand it, and I don't tolerate the bullshit. Now, that's the big reason that they hate me. I used to tolerate it. Like, I used to be, you know how it is, like when you've got somebody like huge narc, and, you know, you just tolerate them because you worked with them or worked for them or whatever. They're in your family. And now I don't tolerate the narc shit anymore. So that's why they really, really hate me. Like, because I have good boundaries. That pisses them off, because they lose access to me when they disrespect me. And they love to disrespect me. So, you know, they feel like they used to be able to disrespect me and then come back for more, you know, and now it's like, nope, first time, I'm done. Just bye. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't cut people off like that. I give them a warning, but, you know, everybody knows I don't deal with bullshit. Exactly, they're doing this to make it look like I am the issue. Exactly, this is all to build their custody case, which is going to be disproven by DNA. But it's not even that. This whole thing is a sham. It's very, very clear, like, what it is. You know, I'm not worried, guys. Like, it's going to be okay. Trust me, this is not the way that the United States of America does business. You know what I mean? And this is some rogue shit going on over here that's, you know, that I unfortunately got trafficked into, you know. So I'm getting out of this fucking mess. And so is Emmy. You know, we're not going to be trafficked anymore. And that's that. But this is because, you know, they want to keep me. They want my inheritance, guys, is what it is. They want my inheritance. Bad. Bad. They want to keep it bad. And they can't keep it. It's not theirs. And they're evil as well. That's why they didn't get it. So, you know, it's that, and they want to keep me completely in the dark so that I can't be a light worker, so that I can't spread the light, you know what I mean? So they want to keep me boxed into, they want to put me in the psychiatric hospital or jail, whatever. But yeah, that's what it is. They don't want me to do any of God's work, and they, you know, are trying to kill me for it. So there's persecution. I don't deal with the BS either. You're so welcome to come up here. Thank you, Sunny. I appreciate that. I'm not going to leave Emmy, but thank you so much, Sunny. I appreciate the offer. I really do. I just can't leave her. I cannot leave her with these demons. I won't do it. So she's coming with me, and I'm not leaving until I have her. So thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. And other people have made offers as well. I appreciate everybody's offers so much. I can't leave Emmy. I'm not doing it. Oh, yeah, Charm, let me get back up and read this, because yeah, exactly. They, you know, I've got a lot of people that hate my fucking guts right now, but a lot of people needed to be called out on their bullshit, because it's bullshit. It's literal bullshit, you know? Human torture is literal bullshit. There's no way to justify it in any way, shape, or form, you know? So yeah, once it became apparent all these, you know, major entities were participating in this, it's like, come on, guys, you know, really? And I had no choice but to expose them in order to, you know, get the word out there. Because I was trapped. I was trapped by the demons, you know what I mean? If I didn't expose them, I would never get any help. I would be in a psychiatric hospital being killed. That would be it. Oh, thank you so much, Neil. I appreciate it. Exactly. Hey, Eminem, how are you? Yeah, we do shine together in the dark. Exactly. That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah, they don't scare me. They don't intimidate me. It's, you know, they're scared of me. Trust me. They are terrified of me. And they should be. They really should be. Because it's bullshit what they have done. Really. Really, really, really. And they know that. There's no excuse. Not even a little bit. But yeah, there's a lot of... It's a much bigger thing than just a simple, you know, family gone rogue as originally thought, you know. Thank you so much, Eminem. I appreciate you. Nuggies, you're so good, girl. You're so pretty. Did you have fun on your adventure? Where'd you go? Where'd you go, pretty girl? You're so beautiful. She's so good. She just like goes back into her crate when she wants to lay down. She's just a sweet girl. She's so sweet. But she normally just lays on the table with me too. She plays a little bit too in the grass. She's been playing. She's very happy outside. She loves it. Don't you, Nuggies? She's so happy. I walk into Satan's house uninvited because we can survive there. They hold no chance. Yeah, it is the world, Neil. That's what's crazy. So there was a contracted Uber driver the other day, and you know, I got in I was talking to him about, you know, all of this, just whatever, you know, and he said, you know, there's nothing that anybody can do to stop this. And I said, you're wrong. And then I was like, God, you know, God can do anything. And he, like, his face like dropped when I said it. Like, he was like, like, everybody forgot about God. I'm like, wait a minute, did you not realize that there's like a creator, there's a higher power that actually owns this place? You know, like, you don't own this place. That's where everybody got it twisted. You know, they don't own this place. They're only here because of God. You know, any of us are only here because of God. So I think it's just, you know, it was maybe an antiquated way of thinking, you know what I mean? Like, and everybody forgot about God for some reason. I don't know, but yeah, like, no, God owns this place. God owns Earth. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, nobody else owns Earth. God owns Earth, yes. God is in control. Did you add animals to the deck? Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you so much, Charm. Let me write that down, too. It's such a good idea. Yeah, animals as well. Hey, Gio. Yeah, the creator made everything. The creator created all of this, you know. They're below the powers that be. I don't know. Everybody has, you know, the same chance to go good or go evil. I mean, obviously sometimes mental illness is a factor, which is, you know, not necessarily that person's fault, but, you know, inherently most people have a chance to go good or go evil, you know, and a lot of people just choose a dark path. I think, again, it's influence at an early age a lot of times, you know, that the reason that people are just conditioned to take that route in life, you know, and that's what they were seeing if I would do on their big study. And they did, like, they, you know, they intentionally put me in positions where, like, you know, I should have gotten caught up with, like, a bad crowd or, you know, something like that, you know what I mean, gotten addicted to something or pregnant or something like that. But no, that never happened. So yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking crazy. This whole situation is really bizarre. It's like interesting. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, I'm okay, Gio. I'm a warrior. Don't worry. This is, like I said, this isn't my first rodeo with these motherfuckers. It really isn't. I have been, you know, battling them my whole life. I've been on the streets before because of them. You know, I've been all kinds of things because of them. So, you know, everything that they've done, they've put me through already. I'm a seasoned warrior at this point. But yeah, I'm okay. Thank you, Gio. It's not the best situation, but it'll be all right. Like I said, I'm not leaving without Emmy. They just want me to leave without Emmy, and I'm not doing that. So, nope. Nopity nopers. I can, Geo, but I can't access money. They cut off. Oh, and the other thing that's really messed up is that I ordered like one of the Venmo debit cards so that I could, you know, swipe directly from my Venmo account. Not that it would matter now because my Venmo account was frozen, but for my other account, I don't know. Either way, I think they stole it at that hotel as well because it was supposed to be there like the day before I left, I believe. And I asked them if they'd seen it, and they were like, no. But you know, once they got paid off, it's like, all hell breaks loose. You're, you know, no holds barred. Hell no to the pledge for the flag of false idols. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck do we do to help you? There's nothing anybody can do, Gio. I'm you know, I'm in the trenches right now, but it is what it is, you know. It's okay. I appreciate you guys thinking about me. Thank you for reaching out. I mean, again, if there was anything anybody could do, I would let you know, but really there's nothing anybody can do. They've boxed me in pretty good. So, you know, for right now, I'm just hanging tight and, you know, taking care of the kitties, and something will shift, you know. I have faith. The Pledge of Allegiance, in a word, is a word trying to separate you from. I never dissected it that hard, you know. I have to go back and think about it. Well, it's supposed to be, yeah. I mean, I don't think we could help without them coming after us. Very true too, Cult Girl. I mean, that's another thing. I don't want anybody to get, you know, I don't want them to come after anybody either. Nope. So what in the pledge is a word trap? I'm trying to figure it out. I genuinely can't figure it out. Sorry. Why does it separate you from God, Neil? I thought, because like the only thing I can think it says is one nation under God, indivisible. You know, but I don't, again, I'm probably missing, if there's some like nefarious like trap in that statement, then I'm probably missing it. I don't know. Charm. Thank you. Yes, that's a great prayer. Pray for sane people that are actually still here. Like, I can't like tell you how crazy this whole experience has been, because it's like everybody that you deal with is like not like, you know, like, hello. It's so crazy. And again, it's an alternate reality, but I don't fit in. I don't like it. So yeah, but yeah, some sane people would be great. Yep. Since I'm delusional, I guess that can bring sanity to me. Oh my god, it's so funny. Okay, anyways, I'm just. Oh boy, what a fun journey this has been. Let me just tell you guys how fun this is really. Oh my god, by a judge no less. Imagine, I was like, oh my god. I think I said to him, I was like, you took a bribe. Like, I know I told him he was corrupt. I know I said that. I was like, this is corruption. Because I looked at him and it was like, you know, I caught him in the face. I was like, you took a bribe. Like, oh my god, you know. And he was like, you know, like. But then he like doubled down, you know, like he couldn't back down. And you know, I told him, I was like, this is a mistake. And But then he had to double down. I was like, oh, you had a chance, buddy. You had a chance not to do this, but I don't know. We'll see how it pans out for him. But yeah, what a douchebag. But yeah, anyway, that was horrifying. I'm like, oh. And then the second judge too. I'm like, oh my God, the whole fucking place is programmed. What's going on? Yeah, it's been like living in The Walking Dead. Like, really, that's how I feel here. Rarely will I meet someone who is like with it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm sorry, again, I really don't think that I'm insane. I don't think that I am, you know, I just don't. I feel very sane. I feel grounded, you know. I mean, it has been like a very, I don't know what you call this experience, like, it makes you, like, I feel like, you know, my whole reality has been like gaslit, you know, like, like I'm walking in gaslighting, you know, everywhere I go, if that makes sense, you know. It's just very, very odd. But, you know, a lot of the people, I mean, my experience obviously has been worse because people were actually paid, you know, to be actors in my, you know, experience. So that's why I felt like I was walking in La La Land probably a lot, because I'm like, what in the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, I can't understand, like, this is not reality, you know. But no, but I mean, it's even the people you meet at the gas stations and, you know, everywhere, just everywhere. I'm trying to think, the last person I met that was sane was Amy. I mean, I'm trying to think, have I met anybody on the journey? I probably have. The umbrella. I probably have met somebody on the journey, I'm sure, that was sane. But I don't remember. Like, I just don't. I just kind of feel like everybody's got the Walking Dead virus or whatever this is, and I just steer clear, you know. Oh, the manager from the place that helped me with the sandwiches and the teas, yeah, he's been super nice. He's sane. That's the thing. Yeah, I was gonna say something because he even recognized that in me, you know what I mean? That's why he's been so kind to me, because he was like, I'm like, ha, you know, like, but you know, it's you know, but he didn't seem like he was possessed, is what I mean. And he was very sweet. He said, God bless you and stuff too. And normally the demons don't say that. Sometimes they do though. You can never tell. You just have to be careful. But he's been very nice. So he recognized me as sane as well. He was, you know what? And you know how he knew I was sane? He gave me his business card. I'm like, that's super nice. Like, you know, I mean, and he didn't give it to me in any sort of like weirdo kind of way or nothing like that. But you know, it was just like, you know, I'm homeless and shit. And he's like, you know, he's talking to me like I'm a normal human being, because I am. But like, it was just funny because most people don't, you know. The umbrella has, I don't know what it has. The umbrella, it's not possessed. It's not. The demons can't be that close to me. They don't last. They melt. Yep. No, it's not possessed. But not to say that they're not throwing, you know, energy at me. They can move objects. Definitely. Most definitely. They can throw me. They've done it several times. Quite interesting. But yeah, so that's a possibility. Or maybe it just fell. Maybe I just didn't have it in there well enough, you know? Or a wind caught it, perhaps. Could be any of the above, right? Never know. But don't be scared. It's just an umbrella. It can't hurt you. It's an umbrella, you know? What's the most it can do? Whack you over the head or something a few times. Everything basically in the world has a demon impression on it or symbolism or something. I know, Neil. I noticed that. So I was having like some more like downloads about stuff the other night, like the first night I was on the streets, about the Antichrist, which is crazy. But anyway, I noticed, like, because it showed me the mark of the beast as well, like that's already being carried out, I guess. So, and then it showed me the Toyota logo as the mark of the beast, if that makes sense. So I've been seeing a lot of that, a lot. So then I started looking at all the other like hubcaps and stuff, you know, and I'm like, oh my God, it's everywhere. I mean, I've seen people blatantly displaying it down here, like blatantly, like satanic everything, you know, in the cars and stuff, a lot. But the logos, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that's a sigil, man. It's a sigil, for sure. So yeah, interesting stuff. Hey Lorna, I'm not doing them right now. I just don't have my regular tarot deck, so I can't really do like question readings at the moment. I'll resume those soon. I got headphones on. Oh, it caught you off guard. I'm sorry, Cult Girl. I apologize. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just fell, but it's okay. Everything's cool. Don't be afraid of demons. They're not, if you're not afraid of them, they lose their power. I posted about logos with it a while back. Yeah, Charm. That's it. Yeah, that's another thing I was going to talk about was the logos. Yeah, they're sigils. A lot of them. A lot of them. There's a lot of ways to incorporate magic, but most corporations do, if not all. Hold on. I'm going to fix my contacts. Most everything has 666 on it. Disney, you name it. Ooh. Yeah, it's not good. I remember the 666, and thank you, Lorna. I remember the 666. It was in like the clouds of one of the movies or something. And I think The Little Mermaid, maybe. I know, and it's really sad. You know, like that sucks. Like we need to have, you know, spiritual protection in place for children as well. You know what I mean? Like, because yeah, stuff like that should be fucking illegal, you know, to impose Satanism on a very young child through a Disney movie, that, you know, that corporation that should be able to be trusted because, you know, they have a huge impact on the minds of children, you know, and here they are pushing satanic shit on babies. It's just, you know, it just needs to not be tolerated. You know what I mean? It should be illegal, honestly. And they aren't all bad. Just watch which corporations you align with. Yeah, Charm, for sure. Lorna, you're welcome to send me one. Thank you so much. I can't quite access it at the moment, but I will be at a future time eventually. But thank you very much for thinking of me. No, they're not all bad, Charm. I don't think so at all. No, they're not. You can use them for amazing things like, you know, money work, anything really. But you can also use them for dark work and just things like that. There's all kinds of things you can do with sigils. So yeah. But yeah, I saw something about the Mark of the Beast was already deployed, is what it said, deployed. I don't know if you guys have heard anything about it. I haven't. I wonder if that's what they put in my arm. Do you think? A trial Mark of the Beast? It could be. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be fucking something for them to do that? Imagine if that's what it is. What if it's a trial Mark of the Beast in my arm, guys? Ah! Fuckers. It's not gonna work. Nothing that you guys do is gonna work. So funny. No, on the Disney logos, the name of Disney has 666 right in the top logo. Those little curly Q's is a 666 on the top of those. Let me look at it. I have another phone. Hold on. The one where it just says Disney? I don't know. There's all these like conspiracy theories about Disney, and I know there's a lot of like hidden secrets with Disney for sure. But like where? Which part? The name of Disney has 666 on the right logo, those little curly Q's. It's a 666 on the top of those. Oh, I see. Maybe. I mean, it's kind of a stretch. Yeah, those aren't really sixes though. I see where you could come up with that. I mean, I can see that possibly. I don't know, guys. Like, it sucks. Here, I'm gonna Google that. 666. Hold on. See if there's anything there. Oh, too funny. Okay. Oh, I don't want to read this stuff. I haven't even like started to read any of this stuff, but like apparently Walt Disney had oh yeah, it's all connected, guys. Like all of this is connected, but yeah, I mean, again, I just don't see the 666, but I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Oh my God. Yeah, they're all fucking connected. Okay. Perfect. Wonderful. Let's see what else is going on. I couldn't find like an image, like, you know, pointing out where the 666 is. I'm gonna look at that real quick. Hold on. Oh, yeah, here. I see it. I mean, it is a unique font. I don't know. Was that his actual signature? No. I don't know. Was it? Or is that an embellished version of it with the 666s added? Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, not good. Not good. I don't think it's right to impose your religion on people subconsciously, you know, via sigils and stuff like that. You know, but then how do you stop that? It's just so crazy. This whole thing is nuts. It's really nuts. Yeah, you can. I don't know. I typically don't do spells. I don't know. I would feel bad, like, I don't know how to explain it. Doing a spell if someone didn't ask me to do a spell. You know what I mean? Like, I put no sigils in my logo. Nothing like that. Because I don't want to control anybody. That's not what I'm here to do, you know? So I'm not doing, I have done spells on the business, of course, but, for success and stuff, but never like any sacrificial rituals or anything like that. Just like candle work with flowers and stuff, but offerings. But anyway, I did not incorporate any sort of sigil work into my logo in any way or anything like that, because I don't want to impose anything on people against their free will. That's goes against what, you know, what I'm fighting for. Freedom, right? That's what we're supposed to have when we're human. Freedom. Let's see. Right. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if I would put sigils in it or not. I mean, you know, unless it was like a sigil for like, probably like, you know, something really nice, like good luck or good health or protection. The DIY what? Oh, the Disney logo. Yeah, I'll show you again. Hold on. Sorry, I can't blow it up again, but yeah. The W, the I, and the Y. Somebody here has it as the D, but then the 6 is backwards. But yeah, it's crazy. Yep. Thanks, Neil. Yeah, that's true charm. A positive sigil would probably be good. I don't know. I have to think about it. I know. I used to do money spells every week, and they were fun. That was such a nice, like, weekly thing to do. I miss doing all that stuff before shit hit the fan. Disney is a horse, man. That industry creates idiots. Those cartoons and all their little stars for the masses that he creates. Oh my gosh. Like, I wonder though, like, you know, and I don't doubt it, right? Like, I take everything with an open mind, but you know, do we think that like these cartoons and stuff were created with this like nefarious purpose in mind? Like, I'm going to control the masses with my mouse, you know? I don't really think so. I think it was like a, you know, I think it was a popular idea that he had, and it was creative, and I think that they explored on ways to utilize it since it was so popular, you know? And he got a lot of like favor and money and stuff like that for doing that and for all these experiments, I'm sure. But I don't know, I didn't read up on it, I have no idea. But again, if he's doing black magic, that's not good, because I heard through the grapevine that anything built on black magic's coming on down. So if Disney was built on black magic, that would not be good, because we'd be seeing a lot of change in the organization. Just like every organization that stole their success via black magic. It's just coming down. It doesn't carry over into the new earth, into the age of Aquarius. It just doesn't. I think it was just weird people twisting things. Yeah. Oh my God, that's such a good idea, Charm, to put in the deck. I thought you were saying if I would put a sigil in a deck if I like manufactured a tarot deck. I don't know why I was thinking that, Charm. I'm sorry. I've been sleeping at 20-minute intervals. That's probably why I'm a little groggy. Okay, let's see. I know, so she me too. Girl, you know, they probably like did the same thing to you like they did to me. Like, I was like force-fed Disney almost. Like, you know, that was the thing. A lot of Disney was like put right in front of me. So yeah, it's probably, I'm telling you, Soshi, it's all part of the plan, man. Pretty funny. I mean, it's not, but I mean, what else are you gonna be? I'm amused by it. Pretty interesting stuff, but yeah. I think we were force-fed a little bit of Mickey Mouse there, Soshi. That may have been the study. So if these MFers have been letting me pay for my passes to Disney, knowing I was like a part of this study, I'm so pissed. I want a refund, because I should have been getting paid for this study. I should have been going to Disney for free all these years, being part of an experimental study and all, you know, or whatever. Whatever the case may be. So yeah, I'm demanding a refund. I'm gonna go Karen on Disney next. No, I'm not. Okay. Yes, oh my God, Charm. Okay, so yeah, first of all, I think what happened was, this is what I'm gonna think. I'm gonna put my bets on this guy's with Walt Disney, okay? I think he was just trying to make his way, and then I think they ruined him because he was bankrupt, remember? He was down at the bottom of the barrel, you know, and then he came up from there. He got turned away by every like bank, like nobody would fund the theme park, nothing. So I think that's when, you know, he was at a point of desperation when the Illuminati came about, after they destroyed him and made him bankrupt. Okay, here they come, because they know the value in his business. Now, why does this story sound so familiar? Because guess what happened to me? They ruined my business, made me completely screwed, okay? And then what do I get? An offer. Oh, we'll give you anything you want, okay? 2 offers, actually. And I declined both, right? Because I don't want to work with the Illuminati. So, and I said, no, thank you. I was polite about it, but it is psychological warfare, Neil. So what do you think with Walt? That was absolutely the case, you know? We'll give you anything you want, you know? But like I said, hopefully, because I'm telling you guys, the size of that enterprise has a whole lot of sacrifices, So it's all coming down if it was built on black magic, apparently. That's what I heard. So, oh my gosh, these places must be panicking. I can't even imagine what it must be like to work at some of these like corporations and stuff right now. Because I mean, I would imagine these execs have heard this as well. Like, I don't know. Like, does anybody know? Because it just, I mean, they've got to feel the rumblings though. There's got to be like some like, you know, something in the vibe. It's got to be so interesting. I'm really glad I'm not immersed in that culture right now, because that would be actually very scary. I don't know. Some of the people I worked with, yeah, no, I wouldn't want to be like immersed in that culture right now at all. But yeah, it's psychological warfare, and yes, Neil, you know, it's a shady business tactic to ruin someone's business and then, you know, make them feel like it's worthless, or make them feel worthless, you know, and then come in with, you know, the big offers, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, why not just sit down person to person, you know, and say, hey, you know, catch them while they're small. I was small. You could have sat down with me and had a conversation, you know, not done the shady business tactics. But who knows if they did that for that purpose, or if, I mean, there's so many fucking possibilities here, guys. So many, you know, but I feel like that's what it was. Part of it, but part of it was also to make me vulnerable and out of jealousy and spite. So, you know, yeah, they had a lot of haters, Illuminati and otherwise. No, we should challenge anything corrupt about Disney. We should absolutely challenge it, guys. Just because I like Disney music does not mean that I stand for corruption in any way, shape, or form. I know Disney's shady. I know they are. They got some real light, like locked doors. You know what I mean? Like everything is like, you know, which I get it. You know, it's a business, right? But, you know, like I feel like maybe they're involved in my situation possibly as well to some degree, and so I'm wondering like what's going on at Disney, you know, like he sold his soul by accident to grow Walt Disney. Where did you so I'd like to hear that story, because that's what I think happened as well. I do, because they don't tell you that you're selling your soul, at least not preliminarily, you know. They just offer you anything that you want, you know. So, but you have to know at that point that it's going to come at a cost, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just going to be handed to you. And it's a great idea. Went south after that. Yeah, and then that's the problem, Neil. I think Disney was, not Walt Disney, but yes, I do think that he, maybe, who knows? I mean, I don't know what the conversation sounded like, you know, only he and the people that had that conversation know, you know, what was disclosed to him, what was not, you know, blah, blah, blah. I never made it that far down the pipeline to even hear that point, you know, because I just immediately banhammered both offers. So I think, you know, I would like to think that he didn't willingly go into things with the mindset that, like, you know, we're going to use this for, you know, the ultimate evil. But who knows what was sold to him, you know? Because I mean, you got to think, if you're doing DNA shit back in the 70s, 80s as well, that's a long time after he died. But well, no, when did he die? It was when Magic Kingdom opened, I think, in Florida, 71 or something. So anyway, I don't know. I think his original ideas with the cartoons and stuff, I don't think were nefarious. I really don't. I don't think that he was evil, you know, to start with, at least, you know. I just think that he liked to draw and he liked cartoons, you know what I mean? Like, some people, he was very creative, you know, and that was his creative outlet. And he really enjoyed animation, which was, like, you know, innovative at the time. And you know, he got into the amusement park stuff, you know what I mean? Again, I don't know. I haven't read enough about Walt Disney on that, you know, on a personal level like that. I mean, I've seen all the little spiels at Disney World, but I haven't really gotten down to the nitty gritty of Walt Disney himself. to see what kind of person he was, because I have heard things over the years, you know, people have said it, because I had in my store, surprisingly, right, haha, I had like Walt's, I had Disney stuff everywhere. I had like a little Madame Leota from the Haunted Mansion, you know, figurine that lit up and played music and stuff. I had a sign that said, "If you can dream it, you can do it," and it was like, it was Walt holding Mickey Mouse's hand, something like that. Yeah, I had a lot of Disney stuff, like sporadically placed throughout my store. You know, I've been a big Disney fan my whole life, so it's just I don't know, I don't even know where I was going with that, but oh, somebody pointed out to me, I think it was actually probably Amy, I don't remember who it was actually, somebody over the years pointed out to me that he had some, I don't know if it was like anti-Semitic viewpoints or had made some anti-Semitic statements or something, but I truly was not aware of that. Like, I do not support that at all. So I do need to look into it more. I worked at Disney for a while, but after you see so much, you can't stay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to work there, Neil. I used to when I was younger, but I wouldn't want to now, because I think about that every time I go. And it's just because, you know, I've been going consistently for the past, how long have I been in Florida? Since 03. Yeah, I started going right away, and then, you know, I got an annual pass pretty much as soon as I could, and, you know, I've had the annual pass for many years. I haven't had it every single year, but I've had it a lot, probably like 12 or 13 out of the 20 years I've been here. So I've been to Disney a lot, and I've seen, you know, a lot of like changes over the last 20 years. It's gotten interesting, but I mean, it's just because the population, you know, society has gotten interesting. So, you know, Disney's kind of on the same page, the theme parks anyway. It's, I don't know, it's everything became so like mass produced and impersonal, and it kind of lost the, you know, the magic that it had before. It just became like a matter of like pumping people on rides and, you know, shuffling people through the parks, and, you know, there's all the automation with all the scheduling and stuff for the day. It's like annoying. Sometimes you just want to like, you know, hang out. But I mean, sometimes the scheduling stuff is good because you don't have to wait in line for certain things, but it's just a lot. So, and they've raised the prices so much. Like, oh my God. I mean, they priced out the middle class now. So like, we're literally like only the rich can afford Disney. Seriously. Like, I think the cheapest like week-long vacation for a family of 4 was, I don't remember, I saw something the other day, but it was a lot of money. In like the cheapest hotel, it was like $5,000 for the week or something in a very cheap hotel. And that's the other thing, like Disney charges so much for those hotels. They should put money into them. They should renovate those hotels. They should be kept up. If I'm paying $1,200 a night, like, I understand I'm staying next to Magic Kingdom. Yes, it's location, I get it, but like, your fucking carpet should not be beat the fuck up, you know. And this is for a standard room, you know. This is not a suite, and it's $1,200 fucking dollars. You know what I mean? Like, no, like, let's make sure that this looks like it's, you know, what you're charging, because there's no excuse at that point for it not to. You know, same with like the Polynesian. Oh my God. Yeah, those rooms were an abomination. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my God, and it's the same thing. They're like, you know, $1,000 a night, or if not more, you know. So if you're gonna charge people that money, at least give them that quality of you know, like, room, you know what I mean? Because they cut out all the service stuff too. They have no room service, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no like other perks at staying at their hotels, and they're so expensive. The only perk is being close to Disney and the theming and stuff. It's fun, but it just got really expensive, like out of hand, truly. Because yeah, $5,000 for a week at one of the all-star hotels. Oh my God, you can go right off onto I-4 and go like to the Marriott and have a much better, like a much nicer stay, because those places are designed to just kind of like, you know, hold a lot of people, and, you know, they're not kept up with very well either. If they don't keep up with the deluxe resorts, they're definitely not keeping up with the value resorts, you know? So it's just, there's a lot to it. So anyway, but these are just my critiques. I don't own the corporation or, you know, make any sort of decisions there, or, you know, like, I don't know, they do what they do. They're making money. I mean, people are still paying, you know? So I think that's been the kind of mindset, you know, well, people are gonna pay, like, let's just keep making money, you know? Yeah, good business model. I mean, that, you know, people are paying, you know, but at some point, you know, people want what they're paying for. You know what I mean? And it's like, I think shit kind of caught up. It was like, oh, wow, okay, yeah, we're charging $1 million to get into the park, but, you know, we're not offering, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, when does it become not worth it anymore? A lot of people have backed away from Disney, a lot, because of the, you know, all of this, you know, just the price gouging, the, you know, again, they seem to have even pushed out Florida residents. And I'm like, they used to offer a seasonal pass for Florida residents, and then they stopped offering it. They may now, I don't know. I haven't looked at that in a long time, but, you know, it's almost like they pushed away. They used to do like Florida resident discounts and stuff, and they took all that away as well. It feels like, again, I haven't looked, but in a little while, but, you know, I know like during and after COVID, it was like all gone. Even annual passes, they stopped selling them for a long time. Just crazy. Thank you so much, KJA. I appreciate it. So yeah, anyway, they've, you know, increased the prices a lot over the last 5-10 years especially. And I don't know that they've kept up with the level of like innovation. I mean, if you look at, you know, Universal, they're really innovative. Like they have, you know, new stuff going on over there all the time, and the parks are very cool as well. And you can get in for like a normal theme park price, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, Universal starts looking a lot more attractive. I mean, that's what I was doing, you know, before I went totally broke. I kept the Busch Gardens passes because those for me and Emmy were like, mine was like $17 a month and Emmy's was like 12 or something. I don't remember exactly, but it was very inexpensive compared to any of the other parks. And it included the water park in Tampa and Busch Gardens, and then it also included SeaWorld in Orlando and the water park in Orlando. So I mean, you know, for $20 a month, I can get access to 4 parks. I think I upgraded it to get like free parking and stuff too. But you know, it's just like, it was a much better deal, and they have good discounts on like food and beverages with the card and, you know, with the pass and all that at Busch Gardens. So, you know, we started really kind of looking at other options. We didn't make it to Universal quite yet with Emmy, just because, I say we as in me and her, that's it. But I haven't gone there with her yet just because she wasn't tall enough to like ride any of the big rides or anything, and she's not the biggest fan of roller coasters. So I wanted to see if she would maybe ride a couple of Disney coasters before we went over to Universal, because I didn't want it to be, you know, a waste of money either. But anyway, yeah, I've been theme parking in Florida for a long time. I used to be pretty up to date with all the theme park stuff, but past couple years I haven't really been going. if you can believe that. They named the movie Frozen to hide the data in the internet. Walt Disney is still frozen underneath Disney. Do you think he is? Like cryogenically frozen underneath the theme park? Like, why would they store something frozen in Florida? I mean, I guess if it's cryogenic, but it just seems a risky spot to put a cryogenically frozen body. You know what I mean? I think they have like storage facilities for those. And I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm just assuming they're probably not in Florida. Just because it's, you know, I don't know, does it seem counterproductive? Am I wrong? I am wrong, because it's in like a sealed tube and stuff. So I don't know, but Florida has like unusual weather patterns a lot. Like we lose power a lot, you know, so it just seems like a risk. Those coaster drops in my tummy flip flop. Aw, I like that. I like roller coasters. I am not afraid. The only ones I don't really like anymore are like wooden ones that are real, like, you know, shaky. Those kind of are annoying. But I love roller coasters otherwise. I ride the scary ones too. No qualms about it. I really love like Tower of Terror in Disney. That's not really a roller coaster, but it's a drop ride. But when you say the tummy thing, I think that's probably the only one that still gets me, if any. No, Rock and Roller Coaster at Hollywood Studios does. It's the Aerosmith ride, and it goes from like 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's probably one of the funnest roller coasters because the track is really smooth. It's not like shaky or bumpy, but you're going like inverted and stuff in the dark. It's just a fun ride. And then there's Aerosmith music playing. It's really cool. But I love that ride. That one gets me because it goes so fast, like right off the jump. Well, I still have internet. That's cool. Do you know they donate or they give all their employees those free passes and then they turn around and write it off in taxes so they get to keep all that money? Oh yeah, Neil. I mean, there's definitely they've got a lot of tax, loopholes going on, I'm sure. Every single one they can fathom, I'm sure. I know how it goes. I know, they're a business, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, the purpose of a business is to make money. The issue is not that. It's just, regulating the links and the means to which some, businesses are allowed to go to make money. You know what I mean? And I think businesses are always going to push the gauntlet. They're always going to try to, creep into questionable zone, because they want to make more money, and that's what the push or the driver is for any business, not any, but most, especially a big business like that. So sometimes, you may get somebody in a leadership position that pushes the gauntlet a little too far, and then you're in a red zone or something, and it needs to be fixed and pulled back. But, that's how things change. You know what I mean? Is when problems arise, it's used as a catalyst for change. So hopefully something good will come out of all of this, because I know Disney pushes the gauntlet like a lot. They make so much money. I mean, their employees should be well paid. It's kind of atrocious, what they do out there. So yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Like, I don't agree with any of those business practices. I don't think you should be taking advantage of people. I don't think you should be price gouging people at Disney World. Oh my God, there was like a hurricane once. I did an Instagram post calling them out about this too. This was years ago. But yeah, somebody on one of the forums posted like the hurricane meal box that they were selling at the hotel because the parks were closed. I'm like, wait. I'm like, so you got people on lockdown in your hotels, Disney. You have unlimited food, you know what I mean? Like, they have so much food in storage. Like, there was no reason. They were selling these things also for a lot of money. It was like $10 or something for like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like a bag of carrots and a bottle of water or some shit. I was like, wow, Disney, like, way to go. Don't quote me on this, but this is the gist of it, okay? It was atrocious enough for me to make an Instagram post about it. So, yeah, like, Disney, give them those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They paid fucking so much money to be there. They're not going to get those days back, as because most people are coming from, out of state. This is their one vacation a year, like, come on, don't charge them $10 for a damn peanut butter and jelly as well. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? It's stuff like that where it's like, like maybe as a token of appreciation to the people that have paid, so much money to like sit in their room all day, because the parks are closed. And it's not Disney's fault, right? But it's also not their fault, right? Like, maybe because you're Disney and you have, godly resources, let's do something, make them a little bit more magical, since they're already losing out on the parks, like that would be my thought process. But again, I'm not grounded in reality, apparently. So who knows what kind of cockamamie things, my mind could come up with there. But yeah, that's where my thoughts kind of go with that. Like, give back a little bit, just a little bit, like, just because they've taken away all of the cool stuff. They used to have so many more like little things at Disney World, little magical things, that were like little known things, or just special things to do and see and buy and all this stuff. And it all kind of got stripped away. All the little touches that made it like Disney, the details, stripped away and then replaced with this like this mass produced like shitty plastic souvenir, price gouging. It was it turned into like a carnival versus Disney. Like, Disney's not a theme park. It's supposed to be like a whole experience. That's what they wanted it to be, I thought. But again, delusional. So just I don't know what I would do there. But again, it's not criticizing Disney. It's just this is what happens. It just kind of, before you know it, the little cuts here and the little cuts there and the little cuts here and the let's push it harder and further and faster and more. And when you're already making gobs and gobs and gobs of money, your profit. I mean, crazy, year over year, improving, all the time. It's like, let's put a little back into it, and let's not take away all the the details, you know, because that's what made it Disney. Now it's just like Six Flags, you know, like I don't know. You know what I mean? This, if you're gonna charge these prices, at least put the details back, you know, a lot of them, and stop with the fucking, you know, I don't know, insanity of the price cuts and the cheap shit, the cheap food. Like Disney has been known, you know, throughout the history of their parks for their theme park food. You know, they have all of these cool like things that you can only get at Disney World, and lots of really good yummy things that they have like seasonally and stuff like that. I used to love to do that. Like I would research it on the forums and then go try the stuff that was coming out like seasonally and stuff like that. And now again, it's like the same thing. It's like they have this where they change up the menus and stuff, but like the food is just like so mass produced anymore, you know. I mean, God, like the Food and Wine Festival's pretty good. The last time I went, which was probably 2 years ago, I'm thinking.